check this out. Dear Mason, I'm a big fan of the work you're doing at BrAIvely Robotics. Bravely going where no man, human, where anybody really wants to or dares to go. I am interested in breaking into the field of robotics, and I was wondering if you would be my mentor. Signed, well, I probably shouldn't give away the name because it's an actual letter we received here at BrAIvely Robotics. That's right. We get tons of letters every day. Here, look at this. Look at the slow motion Shutterstock video of mail being sent and boxes. That's a lot of boxes. Sometimes we get lots of boxes, you know. We don't know what's in the boxes. I never open them because they're ticking. But there's boxes. And you know what? I make it a point to respond to every single one of those letters. So I would say something like, okay, sure, you can be my mentee or my stagiaire, my protege, whatever you choose. Yours truly, Mason Hilbert. And you know, I send that off, you know, and I just wait and wait. And sometimes I find myself waiting and waiting and waiting, and I ain't never hear back from the mentee. Mentee. And I'm like, well, heck, how do you take the time to write to your famous friend, Mason Hilbert, and then when Mason Hilbert responds, you gonna ghost Mason Hilbert? Well, heck, I thought I had seen it all until I had seen that. It ain't no secret that I like to use my vast experience, knowledge, and expertise to try and help the younger generation, okay, of roboticists. So I offer my time to you, any one of you who wants to talk to me about, you know, what my secret to success is, how I get my hair looking so good, the mustache, you know, whatever the robots, you know, whatever question you have about robotics and stuff. Well, I'm always happy to answer, and I always do. But sometimes they ghost me. That's right. I never hear back. You know, not a single word. Just like, poof, just vanished, you know? And at first, I'd get really mad. I'd be, Mason, how dare they do that to you? You took the time, you responded, and never get back to you? But after a while of letting this haunt me, you know, I had an eerily good, you know, what do they call those things? You know, just one of those, just like a shower, a eureka moment. I was like, well, Mason, how do you take this and turn it into an advantage? Because that's what we do here at BrAIvely Robotics. We turn things into our advantage, okay? And that's how I came up with the idea for GhostBot. That's right, GhostBot. Now this is the best, the greatest robot we've ever made here at BrAIvely Robotics, okay? What is GhostBot and what does it do and how does it work? Oh, I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked those questions, okay? Because the first thing GhostBot does, first thing you gotta do, you download the Calendly link where you get all those meetings, you set up meetings and everything, okay? And then you download the BrAIvely APK for the GhostBot. And then the next thing you do is you send out the Calendly link to all those people that have been ghosting you, okay? And you tell them, hey, how about 10 minutes with me, Mason Hilbert, just, you know, pick a time on my schedule. Now what happens is when they pick a time on that calendar, all right, GhostBot takes the time zone that's associated to their account and changes it to Newfoundland time zone. Is that how you pronounce it? Newfoundland? Like it's a Newfoundland? Is that Newfoundland? I don't know. Newfoundland, and they have a peculiar way of dealing with time zones. They're a half an hour. They're a half an hour either ahead or behind everyone else. So whenever your friend or the person that's ghosting you is now always going to be either 30 minutes late to every meeting and ghosting everybody, or 30 minutes early and thinking everyone else is ghosting them. I'm telling you, GhostBot is going to change the world, you know? Who's going to dare ghost you after you install GhostBot and make their life a living hell? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, they're never going to recover. Whether it's they're going to get fired from their job. They're going to, it's not going to end well for them. Oh, Oh, would you look at that? Hey, they just got back to me. Okay, they want to get together. Huh. How do we disable GhostBot on their device? It's version 2? Oh, alright, well, okay. Well, never get ghosted again, thanks to GhostBot. Coming soon from BrAIvely Robotics.